started. Hello, viewers, and welcome to another episode of Turtle Talks. Today I'm joined by the beautiful, magnificent, enchanting Mr. Cyber Prime. And today on this
Hello
episode of
there.
Turtle Talks, we will discuss things. And I'm gonna stop talking in that voice. Hi, Cyber, how you doing?
I was gonna say, is this actually the Halloween special, and that you just did
This
not
is
give me
not
any
the
warning
Halloween special.
beforehand?
I think the Halloween
'Cause
special burned. I really want to do. We'll do a special episode of Turtle Talks in which we'll try and rope David back in, and maybe we'll have Hoover in the trunk.
just screaming
Yeah.
profanities, muffled.
Do you think Hoover would scream in the back? Like, if we genuinely kidnapped Hoover, shoved him in the back of a trunk, and he knew it was us, do you think he'd scream, or he'd be like, I'm sure they're gonna let me out eventually?
Well, it depends on how vicious we would be in the kidnapping. If, like, we ask him to get in the trunk politely, he probably wouldn't. He'd probably be like, oh, that's kind of weird. He'd probably try and talk. If we, like, knock him over the back of the head with a crowbar, and then his last, visions before he blacks out is us shoving, like, a rag into his mouth, I think he would scream. I don't think that... I think it really depends on the execution.
I think anyone would scream if you were going
Yeah,
up
that's
to
what I'm
them
saying.
and just beating them like, get in the car.
Yeah, this is my point exactly. I think it really depends on the execution of the alleged kidnapping.
So wait, hold on. If a random burglar came up to you and was like, "Hey there, champ, would you like to come into my boot or my van?" And they're real nice about it, like it's real padded, it's real cozy.
Well, I wouldn't do it because I know I don't know them. But like, if it was you, then probably yeah.
I remember I was walking home once, and this van pulled up and he's like, "Hey, do you want a lift?" Obviously, I said no. I just want to preface that. But he's like, I don't know. He just was like, "Oh, you sure? Because I'm going out that way." It was so strange. So I'm like, what the fuck? Although, I don't know. It's weird.
Did you tell them where you were going?
No!
Oh, I was gonna say that is like the worst mistake you can make because then they know where you're going.
Oh, well, I'm going to my house, which is currently unoccupied, and, we have a whole box worth of crown jewels and that. What do you think I am, an idiot? Listen,
Well,
have I said this? I might have said it on the Tire Talk. Have I ever said my plan for dealing with a burglar is?
stripping naked and throwing a brick at them.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't throw
Wasn't
a brick.
home defense a tired talk in itself?
Yeah,
Or at
yeah,
least
yeah.
somewhat a tired talk?
Again, the key thing that I've learned with anything in life is throwing people off their rhythm. That's why I say random
unless you're
shit.
playing in a band, then I feel like that may not be
Yeah, but
the
like
best
in anything,
use.
like if boss is like, "Oh, why did you do this?" and I'm like, stroke." You gotta throw them off the rhythm.
I don't, but that doesn't
Okay.
actually have to happen every
I
time.
know that doesn't have to
Faking
happen,
a
but
stroke in your place of employment on a regular basis, I fear may get you fired. And
okay.
just frowned upon by society,
Not
if being
actually,
honest.
okay, not actually faking genuine diseases that I am. Paul, that I meant even a joke about, but just like throwing people off their rhythm, just like, haha, you didn't expect me to do this. Almost like, have I described? I think throwing people off their rhythm is basically what the Ringo Rango is.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Ringo Rango.
Turtle Guy finally
Now
explains
that's a
the
term
Ringo.
I haven't heard in years.
Yeah, it's definitely not like you mentioned it a couple of minutes before we started, and it
No,
inspired
yeah,
me.
not at all. Not at all whatsoever. But the Ringo Rango is a piece of ancient Turtle Guy lore. I don't even know if it's on the Turtle Guy channel at all, but it's definitely somewhere.
It's from the deep.
It's whispered on the Cyberprime channel. If you analyze some videos, you'll hear it sometimes. Like incoherent voices may mumble it in between your earphones.
It's lost.
But I
in
don't
the
exactly
darkness.
know if it's ever been properly used. Actually, hang on. I feel like there may have been a Titanium Throwdown. You explain the Ringo Rango while I try and see if it's
Well,
actually
the
on
Ringo
anything.
Rango is two things. Like I said, firstly, it's just throwing people
Also,
off
they
the
made
rhythm.
YouTube
But it's
round. This shit is weird. Sorry, carry on.
They made YouTube. What do you mean they made YouTube round?
It's round. There's like, it's not squares anymore. It's round.
What do you mean round?
There's
Okay,
round edges, man. It's not the same.
round edges. Where on the mobile app?
Yeah, I'm well at everything.
Oh shit, yeah. I noticed I noticed two things. Like if you click into a video on the mobile version, the thumbnail will just kind of come. The thumbnail does a weird thing. The other weird thing I noticed was actually I was going on your channel. The layout is
Oh.
so weird. The layout isn't the same no more.
Well, I did update my channel layout, so that may not be a universal
No,
thing.
no, no. But like I've seen it on other channels. So usually it was a case of you just have like your banner, which is you, me, Hoover, and David,
Yes.
is there all the time. Like it used to be on the home screen, and now it's like
Yeah.
you see it. That's different. Like I don't know. That didn't used to be there for me.
Oh, were you just not scrolling upwards, or is this a genuine thing?
No, that happened. Wait, did you put up another? Did you put up another reel of or a short recently?
Yeah, why?
No, I only noticed it there now.
You're in it, actually, technically, for like
I
a couple
know I'm
seconds at the
technically
beginning.
in it, but I don't want to get off topic because I always, anytime I
You were
go
on a
to
topic?
explain the Ringo Rango or any kind of thing like that, I always get
You
off
get
topic.
Ringo Rangoed.
Exactly. Well, the Ringo Rango it's basically lying, going to say you're gonna do something and then doing the complete opposite. Like, oh, don't worry, I'll save your life, and then skipping out of town with their lover.
Ah, yes, which you frequently do.
I've done several
They
times. The
call him
amount of people.
Homewrecker Turtle Guy,
I am a home
which is a
wrecker.
term I only discovered recently.
Are you a home wrecker? How did you discover the term?
Well, I was walking over to my neighbor's house with a mallet, and I smashed in their door, and they're like,
Oh,
"Homewrecker, get out of here!"
funny
And
you
then,
mention mouth.
oh yeah, totally. Wait, are we thinking of the same thing?
Wasn't
Are we
even the
thinking of?
same thing, but I was gonna
Yeah,
send you a
okay.
picture, and I'm gonna send it to you now.
You're gonna set up a turtle guy to inform you, but pictures don't really
Don't
work in
worry,
this
don't
format.
worry, don't worry. Yeah, you can describe. Wait, where'd the picture go? Never mind, I'm not gonna send you the picture. I didn't take. Oh, that's annoying. Oh no, wait, I have it.
What do
Okay,
you mean you
tell your
didn't
story,
take
and
the?
I'll send you a picture.
Okay, what's the story?
Mallet, Mallet Man.
Oh right, I thought you said you were going to tell me a story.
No,
Sorry,
no, no, no.
I was out for Halloween, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to date this video, but I was out for Halloween. I was going to a pub, and it doesn't add to the
Pub.
story, but I was dressed up as Nathan Drake from Uncharted
Dun
3. I
dun
had the scarf and
dun dun
everything,
dun
and it was pretty
dun
cool.
dun 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 dun
Didn't
dun
look
dun.
exactly, but sure, it's fine. That turned into
Oh,
Pirates of the Caribbean. But
shut up!
basically.
Cyber, you fool!
I
What have
was
you
on my way
done?
home. I was listening to music. I think it was a rave remix of one of the Imagine Dragons songs.
Dun dun
Again, doesn't add to
dun
the
dun
thing at
dun
all.
dun.
But I got around the corner to where my apartment was, and then I was listening, and then I listened to the music out loud, because I was just getting out of my car because I was reparking my car late, so I'd have it there in the morning, and as I was walking around the corner, I was getting really close to this
When
like
I turned
shadowy
around,
bit, and I just seen movement in the corner of my eye, and I actually jumped because when my brain registered it, there was a massive dude. Like he must have been like over 6 foot, like 6'5". He was genuinely massive. He was just standing there holding a sledgehammer mallet thing, and he was just looking at me.
check your text, please, Cyber.
He was looking at me as I seen him. I actually stepped back because I genuinely could shit myself, and I said oh hi, and then I kept going, and all he did, this cold motherfucker, he just nodded at me and looked back over at the car park, and then I just kept going, and
He liked your music
yeah.
choice. That clearly must have been it.
Yeah, totally. That was the quickest I ever
He
paused
was
the
he was
Spotify thing
taking
because I thought I was going to get attacked, and if
he
I didn't
was
really want
taking
to get
his
kidnapped
mallet out
to
for a
good music.
walk.
I mean, yeah, because it wasn't even a prop. Because he wasn't in a costume. He was just in.
Cyber, I sent
Well,
you a
unless it
picture.
was something I just was not getting. I am getting something. I'm receiving a signal from the turtle.
It's being transmitted, you know, like
That is an
fax.
axe, my friend. That is not a
Look
hammer.
behind the axe, dumbass!
That is a pole. Oh, wait, no, yeah, it's a sledgehammer. What does this have to do with anything? You own a sledgehammer, yay. That doesn't... Wait.
Boy,
It
I sure
wasn't
did like
you.
my Halloween costume of being on stilts and
Dude, you're not
heavily
that tall.
prosthetic. I was on stilts!
No, you're not. There's also some other things in this... That doesn't really add up, my friend. But,
Oh, what, was it bigger than me?
yes.
I was
Like, just
wearing a
categorically.
fatsuit.
No, oh god, okay, but anyway, he wasn't wearing a reflector, so it wasn't the return of the reflector man.
He was
But
hunting you!
he was trying to find me.
He was
But
trying to find you. Now he was
another
just
thing
like...
that happened is that while I
I
was
just
walking
found
to
it.
the pub,
I
I
found
started hearing screaming. And then, sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, but I started hearing screaming, and I started hearing glass shattering. So I looked down the road, and I seen, like, I am shitting you not, at least 50 to 60 people running up the road, not on the sidewalk, up the road, away from a pub, like a club thing. And not armed police cars, I mean, like, police cars with blaring lights started showing up, and they, like, pulled up, and they had, like, actual ground patrol reinforcements in front of this club. And what I gathered from the aftermath is that apparently people couldn't get in because it was that big of a queue, so their
You
logical
just sauntered in like a son of a
situation...
bitch.
No, their logical solution to this problem was to get all of the glass bottles that they had nearby and throw them at each other. So apparently there was just people throwing glass bottles at each other in the massive queue outside this club. Yeah, then they had to call the police. I think there was 3 squad cars there by the time I actually got into the pub. So that was an interesting
So
sight.
let's see. Goes to pub, witnesses basically a riot, leaves pub. You know, that's maybe what he was doing. That's what he was doing. That's why he had the mallet out. He was like, the authorities need the mallet man. And mallet
I
man
give
went,
up being
and
a
he let...
superhero for 30 years.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
now
yeah.
my time to return.
Yeah, see what you didn't notice because it was so dark. Like he was covered in the blood of like the blood and glass.
Holy
He
shit!
was,
I don't think anyone died. Well, I
that's
don't
what
think
the
anyone
mallet
hurt, but
man
then
was.
again, there was a lot of
Listen, mallet
glass.
man doesn't kill, but he doesn't not
He
maim
doesn't
either.
pull his punches.
Well, no, because he has a mallet.
He has a mallet.
He has the mallet does most of the work.
Yeah, well, no, it's a lot of a big swing. It's got a lot of technique. You gotta know how to balance the weight.
I just find it hilarious, and every time you tell the story, the fact that he just nods, or like,
Yeah.
yes, you're
Yeah,
good.
he didn't say anything. He just
Maybe he
nodded
was
and then just
nodding.
continued to
Maybe
look
he's a
back
big
towards
like
the car park.
Uncharted fan. He's like,
No,
yeah, good
maybe, but
outfit.
no, it was as
I'm
if he
going
was
as
searching
Thor.
for something. It was as if he was waiting for someone to pull up, and then they were going to get out of their car, really happy with themselves, and then get their head caved in by a giant fucking
I
mallet that they
mean,
didn't see.
I
don't
know you didn't have a
Like,
chance to like analyze the guy, but
interview the
wedding
guy? No,
ring,
sadly not.
wedding ring on the finger,
What does wedding ring on the finger have to do with anything?
cheating fiance, find a mallet.
No. No. Just no. I
You've
don't
seen
think
the
so.
news.
I've seen the news. What does the news have to do
No,
with it?
I'm genuinely not like, I don't know. People just be like, you've seen like shows and stuff where people is like, you cheated on me. I'm gonna blow up the TV.
Oh, like the guy who said that she caught me cheating, so she keyed my car, and then he shows the car, and it's actually like absolutely torn apart. Like it's not keyed; it's blatantly someone got a fucking digger and then just like tore it open, and people thought that he cheated on a werewolf. But that was kind of funny. If people look hard enough, they'll find that tweet somewhere, but I have no idea how to
No, you don't even have to search up. Just go on to Twitter and use your eyeballs, like squeeze.
Yeah, it'll
like,
come to
hey.
you. Elon Musk will send it to you directly via your Neuralink or whatever.
You've
the
mentioned
brain
his
thing
name.
Is.
Well, you've cursed the series. Although Elon,
What?
listen.
Why?
Listen, shut up. Listen, Elon, we're short on viewership. If you want to come along, if you want to, send me a
Hey,
tweet,
I'll
send me a
gladly-
DM.
You just go to the Turtle Guy professional podcast recording studio, which we
Yeah.
definitely 100% both are currently
Yeah,
in.
that glitch right now when you were
and,
talking is definitely it's really gonna
Oh
sell
yeah, no, that
Elon.
was a microphone issue. We for some
Yeah.
reason the microphones aren't fully plugged in
Also,
properly.
hold
So
on. So this is my first time doing Turtle Talks in a couple of weeks. I'll confess. You stole the format.
what do you mean?
You
I stole the format.
you out here making your own talk show series type podcast?
Hey, look. Number one, Tired Talks is legitimately Turtle Talks. Number two, but with less
No, it isn't.
with less formatting. It
Turtle
is
Talks is
essentially.
me in charge. Tired Talks is no one in charge.
Yeah, well, I
At
mean,
least
maybe
all the
that's for the
Turtle Talks
best.
is available to consume.
At least all the
Boom.
Turtle Talks is available to consumes for the hobbitses. No, it's look, Tired Talks is still there.
Thank God
There are
Hoover's
some
not
that
here,
have
because
been.
technically I'm incorrect in
Wait a
what I
minute,
say.
yeah, you're fucking wrong. There's 2 episodes. I'm just never going to see the light of day.
Well, there
That
might
is.
if I'm really stuck, but literally, you sound so depressed in those episodes.
No, I totally get it. I understand why you
Although
would
I
never
had a
want people to see the light of
realization
day, but.
while you were saying your story, Hoover could join this episode.
Yeah, I know. I also thought
But I
about that
think
before I
it's
was
a
saying the
bit
story, but
too
I think
late
he's.
for Hoover
Yeah,
to
I don't think
join.
he's going to come on. If he
Cause,
does come on, well,
well,
I don't know what we're going to do.
because
But he should be fine.
there's another interesting thing that might happen in 5 minutes.
What? Why?
The clocks might go back, and our whole sense of time could be fucked.
Oh no! Oh no!
What's your
No.
thoughts on the on the
On the socioeconomic climate of Italy?
oh,
Well,
oh
funny you should
god,
ask. I invested. No, I have no idea.
you invested all your
Um,
money in the Italian Bitcoin?
no. Where have you been, Turtle Guy?
That sounds so
Tell me where
antagonistic.
you've been.
I mean, I've just been here, there, university. I
Where?
mean,
No, no. Where? Where have you, as yourself, been?
the fuck do you mean? Like dreams?
Turtle Guy,
What,
where have you been? Just answer the question.
I
Stop.
don't know. Be more specific with the question, and I'll be more specific with the answering.
Tell me where you've been.
Can of beans. Been here, been there. I don't know. What do you want from me, man?
Have you ever been to Italy?
I've never been.
Have you ever been to not Italy?
I've
Have you
been to
ever?
places that aren't Italy. I don't know.
What is
Define the
your
question
favorite
of...
place to visit? What of the you've visited places?
Yes.
Where is your favorite place to visit?
I'm gonna freak Cyber out. Your bedroom.
You've never been on my ship in a long time. It couldn't possibly be your favorite.
Okay, that's fine. You don't remember that passionate night of romance we had?
No, I do not. I must have erased it from my memory because I feel like certain people would be upset with that.
Hoover.
If that were true, yeah, totally Hoover.
Yeah,
Not at all
Hoover.
referencing anyone else
Where's
in
a
my life that
place
made
I
up what we'd be
like?
getting with.
I don't really... Listen, also, I don't know. I'm not really one big for travel. I don't know. I've been places. I don't
Where's your
like
favorite place?
being near you. Boom, I win.
That's emotional. I'm talking literal.
I quite liked, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, that holiday we went on last year.
Ah, yes, to the redacted. So, like, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
to redacted.
you remember
To
Redacted.
redacted, I remember. We've all been to
Yeah.
redacted. Everyone loves
I think
redacted.
the only thing I can say is while we were in Redacted, we made a video.
Yeah, that was the place that we made the Mummy commentary track, and I swear to God, there is a sequel coming soon. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, we're just waiting for us to go back to Redacted, and also I need to get
Yeah, we have to go
sunburnt.
to that exact
Well, no, I
place.
don't actually need to get sunburnt again because no, wait,
No, I'll
that
just
was the
slap you
first
really hard with
Mummy.
a wet towel. Yeah, the first Mummy. We didn't do a second. Did you record a second one without me?
Yeah, Eternal Talks 2.0, baby.
What? I feel cheated. I feel dejected.
No,
This
I
is
don't
not
have
what
the
we've been waiting
technology
for.
to
No,
do
baby.
commentary tracks.
It's actually not that difficult.
I think it is basically just like Turtle Talk. It's just literally you count down and you're like, hey, watch this.
Yeah, let's watch it. Weirdly enough, it's actually easier to do with people in separate locations rather than all together because you don't have to worry about sound transference from
Yeah,
like the
because
TV or
me,
something.
Turtle
But
Guy, I'm a loud son of a bitch.
no, that's not what I mean. I mean like the movie audio or the TV show audio doesn't
Uh,
won't come through the microphone.
also true.
Yes, yes. But have you ever? Where would you like to visit then, Turtle Guy? Tell me.
Fucking.
Where
Well,
would you like to have
I'd
been?
love to go to Scotland.
Hey, motherfucker! You know I was the only one that was ready to do that. I was
I
ready
was
to go. I
ready
was ready to
too.
fly over. I was ready to meet you to go and board that motherfucking plane. I
No,
was
no,
ready to
okay,
do
you
that.
weren't that ready. You weren't that ready.
No, okay, I was
Listen,
pretty close.
we were too dedicated, but
I wanted
next
to.
time we
The
are.
fucking pyramid in Scotland. I want to see that.
Did the Egyptians get lost?
No,
What?
but there
But
is
they
a
got, they're
there is
like,
like
listen, guys, we're not gonna find it. There's no fucking desert here. It's all green. Listen,
no, I
there's
shit you
people
not
going
though.
around in
There
fucking
is.
kilts. They're not speaking English. They're just going, okay. They're not getting any dirt. We're not. Listen, guys, we're fucking lost. I say we build a pyramid here. No one's gonna
Fucking
notice.
Jerry
No
never
one's.
did.
No one's gonna notice where he's not there. Sir, could you give us directions to the nearest pyramid? Okay, Lenny,
Where
are
is
you on a
Giza?
good? See,
No, but it is actually a real thing. I shit you not.
any Scottish and Egyptian listeners, I'm sorry? Question mark? No,
But the
I'm
pyramid
sorry.
is there. The pyramid is not sorry. What the fuck? Did you
I
just get
bit my lip.
stabbed?
The Egyptians.
They got you. But yeah, no, that
Ah,
was what I
fuck,
wanted to
that
see.
hurt
But
like
I
a
realized that
bitch.
we probably wouldn't have actually gotten to it. But
Hmm?
like, still, I would have liked it.
Yeah, but no, we've went on solo outings we went on
What
solo
the?
outings
We've
with each
solo
other.
outings each other. That's code word for in a car.
In a car. We've gone on, have we?
What the fuck? What do you mean?
Have we gone on like just me and you? Have we gone on like a solo trip together?
Yeah, definitely for like cinema trips and such.
Have we?
Yeah,
Not
we
recently.
definitely have. Not recently, no, dear
No,
God,
not
no. But
recently.
like we,
I'm trying to. What's a film that
at
just
some
me and
point in
you?
history, we
Yeah,
have.
somebody in history we have. I'm trying to think. What's a film that just me and you went to?
Uh, 50 Shades
Uh,
of Grey. I mean,
we don't talk about that, Cyber. That was a moment of weakness.
hey, well, you bought the tickets, so I have nothing to worry
You
about.
bought the popcorn?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, what's your
I
favorite unsolved mystery then?
unsolved. Oh, this is actually a good one, and I hope this stirs up conversation. Dominic Cooper? No, DB Cooper.
Yes, I am aware of DB
Not
Cooper.
Dominic Cooper.
That fucking ties into the plot of Prison Break, which is just fucking
Does
so
it
weird.
also shows
Yeah,
up in
it
Loki?
does. Yeah, that was such a fucking. It's a weird thing,
I
but
find it so hilarious. Like if you take it from the bare bones, guy hops on a plane, asks for money and what have you, yeets out of a plane, and then if you go with what they think happened, just fucking hit the earth and died. Like that is
yeah,
one
but
way to go. Like just
yeah, but
like
if that happened, they would have definitely found the money by now. There's
they
like
did
no
find the money.
way. No, but they didn't find it all. I don't think.
Okay, so it either one. Okay, so either he ate shit and died in a river, or oh fuck, I lost one of the bags. It was just like if they looked down, he was just like a
Yeah.
Looney Tunes cartoon, like he was spinning around, like fuck, oh fuck, I didn't know I had to hold on to them. Fuck
Yeah,
you, gravity.
that's basically what would have happened. I'm thinking. I'm guessing.
You
I'm
thinking?
pondering.
You thinking?
I'm thunking. It is being thunked right
Oh, you're
now.
being thunk.
That is what is being thunked in my brain
Thunk,
hole.
thunk.
Thunk thunk
What's
indeed.
okay? No, you know what? I feel like I'm being accosted, harassed by Cyberprime. What's a place you like being, huh?
What
Where
is
you
the
wanna?
place that I like being? I personally,
I really hope you don't come up with like, I like being in a state
Arizona
of
is
mental
actually
euphoria. Oh, Arizona.
no. Arizona's nice. Philly is also very nice. Um,
Oh. I hear it's always sunny there, which is a lie because it's not.
um, where else?
Shout out to a friend of the
Rome
channel,
is pretty
Dave
cool.
Kivo.
I'm gonna fucking sneeze. Ah, oh, no, Scott. Never mind.
There you go. There's your shout out, Dave Kivo.
Sorry, I
Twice
did not mean to
now. I don't
scream
know if
over
you.
you.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Sorry, I
You
can
do that
feel
in
the
public.
sensation building up in
You're in
my
the library. You're in the
nose.
library. You're reading a book. Everyone's quiet and peaceful, and there's you. I'm about to sneeze. Ah,
That reminds me. Oh my god. I was in the
oh
library
God.
in my university this week, and I completely forgot to mention this to anyone. But I was in the library in the university, and on the bottom floor there is only one really small bathroom, which has a perpetually clogged toilet and one urinal.
Oh,
And
lovely.
usually the urinal isn't working. But basically, there was one day I went in. It was like, you know what? Oh shit! I really need to go to the toilet. So I better do this. I better just
Oh
hope it's free.
no.
I go in. The urinal is clogged, and I hear someone just going from the toilet, and I was like, oh, I don't really feel comfortable waiting here, and so I left. I hope that person made it out okay with all their innards still innard. But I will never know. But they seem to be having a tough time. And then I found out there was actually a unisex bathroom also on the bottom floor, kind of hidden behind a vending machine. They had to go around. So I used that. And that was fine. Although the person that was coming out of it, I think, was playing music while he was in there because it was very loud. But yeah, that was.
You have the weirdest of stories. Just whenever you. Oh my gosh.
Well, they're not like that outlandish. It's just it just happened. What can I say?
Yeah.
Like it's not revolutionary or nothing.
Not to age this video immensely, but you did mention Halloween.
Yes.
During the Halloween season, did anyone in your university dress up? During the day.
Oh
During the
yes.
day.
Yes.
Yeah?
One person walked around as a traffic cone. Another person walked around as a banana. And
Ooh,
I did as well. But the beauty with my
banana.
costume is that my Nathan Drake costume is
Uh,
just normal clothes. Like unless I take out the ring around my neck, because I actually have the ring from the game. Unless I take that out,
you
then
didn't
you'd
even
never
buy
know
it.
that it
You just
was.
like plunged your.
No, I was playing Uncharted 3, and Uncharted 3, and I was like, you know what, that shit looks pretty dope. So I just fisted my screen, and then I pulled out in between all of the circuits. I seen the ring inside. I was like, nice, that's how that works. Do you not like fist your screen whenever you see things in the game that you really want? Is that not what everyone does?
I play Overwatch and my hands just go like. I
Oh
want that
man.
monkey.
Oh, that's not where I thought that was going.
Well, where do you think that was going, Cyber? Hmm?
For Junkrat's motorcycle, because it's fucking fly as hell.
What would I
What did you
do
think I was
with a
gonna do?
motorcycle? Hmm?
Well, have you ever tried to ride a motorcycle?
What's a
Have you ever
motorcycle?
been ridden by a motorcycle?
Ridden by a motorcycle?
Yeah, answer the
Ridden by
question.
a
Answer the
motorcycle?
question.
Cyber, I don't
Do you
know how
ever
to tell
strap one
you.
of those bad boys on your back and go jogging? Do you ever give them the
You're
experience
such
for
a
once?
smooth talker, Cyber. You just come on to me in ways I can't imagine.
Well, don't worry, we've all been there. I guess he was just too tired to walk that day. uh,
Dear God! You know what? No,
There is no
I'm
God, only
taking charge.
puns. I
I'm
mean, I thought you
reaffirming.
should have been taking charge. Now, holy shit!
What?
Sorry, I am currently playing Destiny while we're doing this, and I
Oh, you're
just dug into the
playing
air.
Destiny during a.
Hey, David
Oh,
plays Red Dead every single time that he comes on here, so you don't say shit.
that's almost as bad as watching Phineas and Ferb during
No,
a
it's not!
PlayStation party.
Because I'm able to communicate. I'm hoping that people wouldn't have even been able to even tell this whole time. Because I feel like I'm being able to communicate fairly well so far.
Yeah, but that was
But,
also when, during my period, I'd space out, like, doing the randomest of things. I've also learned, and maybe you'll disagree, but even in, like, I'm either going to sound like a great college student or a terrible one, but I
oh, excuse
always
me, sorry.
doodle during, like, it's nothing, like, no, I'm not making Picassos, but I always have, like, I have, like, a note, I have a copy of which I'm taking down my notes, but I also have a copy where I'm just writing down doodles and stuff so I can concentrate. And I don't know, I
Okay.
can listen better when I doodle.
That's fair. I mean, I work better to music sometimes, especially when I'm driving, but shit gets
You go
dangerous when
into
there's
your
a good beat.
university class, you just put in like headphones like da 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 da
No, but
da 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 da
no,
da.
hey, I appreciate that reference, but no, basically, it's grand. It's usually fine, but it comes to a point where it starts to get dangerous when I get too into the music because I start
You
timing my
get too
driving
into
to the
turtle talk,
music.
you just shouting like, oh,
No,
turtle guy, you, oh, fuck, I nearly hit something.
no, but I'll like time things. So I'll
Oh,
start listening to the music, and I'll be like, okay, I need to hit the indicator as soon as the beat
oh
drops.
god, I
Like
need to
I
hit the
start
gas,
timing
hit the
things,
gas.
and it gets vaguely concerning. I won't lie. But yeah, it's fine. What I do for study actually is I listen to white noise.
Yeah, I always see people like putting out headphones and earphones when they're typing away essays. I can't really do. The only time I'll do that is if I'm putting my headphones and earphones in. I'm not playing any music. I'm using them to block out other noises. Cause
That is fair.
I don't know
I
what
just
music to put on. Cause
I just do white
I don't
noise.
wanna be
I
like
just find
jamming
white
out
noise
like,
very
and
useful.
I will walk 500 when writing an
You
essay.
went straight to "I Walk 500 Miles." That is an interesting song to just go straight to.
My music choices are like they're always changing.
Yeah, but that was not what I would have expected, I'll be honest.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. I'd like anything other than 500 miles. Um, huh. Well,
Okay.
consider me spooked, I guess.
Spooked. I spooked Prime.
You did. I
What?
am perpetually shocked.
Okay, you know what? This is gonna. What's the last song you remember listening to?
Oh, that's easy. I was listening to that on the way home. Actually, I can just take out my Spotify. I can tell you the exact one. I might as well be fully truthful in this. Please do not be any anime we music. Please do not be anime we music. Future Proof by Nothing But Thieves. Very good. You want me to play it for you? I'm gonna play it for you,
No,
so here
no,
it is.
no! You are not getting this copyrighted.
I'm joking.
The
Don't
last song
worry.
I listened to officially and technically is Rasputin.
Boom, 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 boom,
No, 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 no. No,
boom,
no, no,
boom,
no,
boom,
no, no,
boom,
no, no,
boom,
no.
boom,
No,
boom,
no, no,
boom. Ra
Rah,
ra
rah,
Rasputin,
Rasputin,
la
la,
la la,
la,
the
la,
Russian
Russian
queen.
queen.
We're really keeping up the Cyberprime's episodes are musical thing. That's really
Um,
kicking it up.
yeah, so that was featured in an episode of Doctor Who last week, and I just listened to it.
Ah,
It
nice.
is a
That makes
banger,
sense.
and yeah, that's all I'll say.
That is, yeah. You don't want to
That's
spoil it.
all
No,
he
no, no.
wrote. Sam, what's your favorite murder mystery?
What's my favorite murder mystery? Are you talking like real life, or are you talking just a
Okay,
movie?
I'll break this down into section. What's like a film or TV episode of a like what's a murder mystery you've watched and you've went, oh, that one really got me going.
Oh, that's a good question. I haven't watched one of these in a long time. The last one that I remember is Knives Out, but I
Yeah,
know for a fact there's
I
definitely
thought
been one since.
Yeah, I'm annoyed because the sequel to Knives Out, Glass Onion, it's going to cinemas. Like it's coming to Netflix in December on Christmas Day, but it's also going to cinemas for a week. But it's in a
Yeah.
really inconvenient location.
That is the problem.
That is the
There is
problem.
definitely a murder mystery that I've watched, like Death on the Nile. Turtle Guy
Yeah,
summed
but
it up
we
for me.
both kind of made fun
Turtle,
of Death in
but
the Nile.
yeah, because it nothing fucking happens until like the last third, and then everything happens. When it starts actually being a murder mystery, it's good, but it takes so fucking long to get to the murder that it's
It took them half an hour to get to the Nile.
yeah, it was so fucking. There was so much pointless setup, and it gives away who kind of does it straight away because of all
Yeah,
the pointless setup. But yeah, no, that was certainly a movie. But the Knives Out is the one that's coming to my
what did you think
mind.
of There's a Murder on the Orient Express?
I
The
didn't enjoy that, but that was because I previously watched the original. I never actually seen the original Death on the Nile, so I never
I
knew about
seen
it.
the original Death on the Nile, and maybe that ruined it for. Well, no, when I watched the original Death on the Nile, I no, well, it was a couple things, but like I wasn't able to guess who it was straight away.
Oh, interesting.
In the movie, I was like, okay, yeah, I've seen it before, but also it's you, 100%. If it's not you, then I don't know what's going on, Hercule Poirot. What are you doing, Hercule?
Hercule, this is not Hercule.
Yeah. Although
Uh, oh,
those ones are based TV show. What
yeah.
about I could
Another
go
murder
so
mystery that I enjoy
mm,
is the death of Swamp Thing on DC Universe. I don't know why it died. I want
you.
to know why it died,
It's
and it
not a
should be
murder
brought back because it
mystery.
genuinely wasn't actually that bad. I know it's a
No.
meme a lot, but it actually wasn't that bad. Like weirdly enough, I ended up enjoying it, like non-ironically.
Yeah. Well, that's
I
another
still,
tangent of conversations we could go into, but what's a oh god, my tangent is going.
just ask a question. Come on.
Ah, would you consider a show we both watch? And I think you still do you still Sherlock? Would you consider that a
Oh, I
murder
love
mystery
Sherlock.
show? Yeah,
It depends. The first episode was a murder mystery.
yeah. I suppose because the
Definitely.
crimes change, and he's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
like the first one is straight up a murder. I actually can't remember. The second episode of Sherlock was always the one that I always skipped if I ever had to skip
I
one.
feel like
And I
the
can't
middle ones
remember.
always are kind of the
Whoa,
least.
whoa, 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 whoa. You're about to shit on Hounds of the Baskervilles. That was the first ever one I watched, and I fucking love that episode. I love Hounds of the Baskervilles.
You love Hounds of the Baskervilles?
I love Hounds of the Baskervilles. The Hound of the Baskervilles. I can't speak. That was a really good episode. I'm struggling to remember what the middle episode of season 3 was.
That was the wedding one. That's the one
That
I
was the
actually
middle
liked.
one.
Yeah,
Oh, I was going to
because
say
it
that was
was
the one I could
like
skip.
no, you can't
It's got
really.
a cool gimmick, I guess. The way that it works is pretty cool.
Okay,
But I don't know. I didn't find it as entertaining. But what was the last season's middle one?
lying detective.
The Lying Detective.
The one with the guy who plays Arnim Zola.
Oh, that was actually all right. I think. It was played a lot more into the mentality of the character. It was kind of more of a character exploration rather than a mystery.
Yeah,
But it was all
it's
right.
so
That wasn't
wild
that bad.
that Sherlock lasted for 7 years nearly. Only 15 episodes.
Yeah, but they never. I would love if they went back and made a fifth season.
Yeah,
I don't think they will at this stage, but I would love if they did. I don't. I feel like they're not super expensive to make either.
yeah. It's so wild that there were 3 episodes a season and they just air them and people were like, "Oh, this is okay."
Yeah, but they were all really good quality, so I guess
Yeah.
that does kind of help
Oh
when
my god!
people
Like
kind
I'm
of
even just
embrace
looking at because the first season started in July of 2010,
2010.
and then the second season aired in January of 2012.
Okay.
Third season didn't start until the start. Yeah, it kind of started turning into a New Year's thing. Series 3 didn't start until 2014, but they also had like because between seasons 2 and 3 they had the whole mystery of, oh, Sherlock's dead, the
Oh
Regenbach
yeah, yeah, yeah.
file, like that was everywhere. I remember I got really into it because I was like, how the fuck he fucking man ate dirt, man died. But
Yeah, he
yeah,
really did. But that
and
was actually
then
cool.
there's like a really long break in between the third and fourth series. The fourth series didn't come out until January 1st, 2017.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then I
That's
remember the final problem, they had that in cinemas.
Oh, did they?
Certain cinemas, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That would have been kind of cool to
Mm.
see.
Yeah, but also it'd probably be, well, I don't know. It's really hard to know with certain things. Like it'd just be like empty.
Yeah, probably. But then again, I don't really mind that. Like I seen a couple of movies over the time, like Nope and Bullet Train. I seen them with basically empty cinemas,
You
and that was.
literally, you and Hoover went
Oh
like
yeah,
on
we're
a,
not gonna. Don't. Yeah, there was a certain thing that happened in Bullet Train,
yeah,
but
no, no, no,
that was.
no.
We're not gonna reference that
I'm
because that
not
was
gonna
that's
reference. I'm not gonna reference the thing, but like, it was almost like you were going to the movies every day.
Yeah, we did.
But also, to
I
be
was
fair,
like, I
that
met Hoover
was
and I was like, hey,
yeah.
let's fucking celebrate. We're here together, and
That
then we were like, yeah, cool.
and Turtle Guy was just crying in the background, like I was there,
Yeah, there
but
was
you were
muffled
just like,
screamings
oh
from the back
yeah,
of the cinema
sure,
theater.
yeah.
And that was actually Turtle Guy in the boot of the car that we drove up into the cinema, and we watched Nope. We
And
actually considered Hoover was like, "Hey, should we bring Turtle Guy?" And I was like, "Nope." And he's like, "Oh, okay, we'll book Turtle Guy, and then we'll book Nope." And I was like, "That's not what I meant, but cool." I'm also joking. I would have happily had Turtle Guy along, but uh,
listen, I did,
times didn't
yeah.
match.
Times have changed, and what can we say?
Times are changing. We're getting old. Like life is progressing. I've had a
You're turning this into
vague worry about
distractible.
that.
Are we getting older?
No, I was about to just actually put on a deep conversation, but now we're not. So fuck you. Deep conversation gone. My conversation
Good.
is now only
Let
an
it
inch
stay
deep.
gone. That's what I say. Die and let die.
I thought you were the one who wanted deep conversations.
I did. And we had deep conversations. We talked about murder
Yeah, but
mysteries.
that
Well,
was not
alright,
deep. This is
mister,
like the
I
most
think I'm
shallow.
getting old. Cyber, I'm as young as I feel.
Okay, well, all I was gonna say is that do you ever get this strange or like feeling or sensation that you're actually wasting your 20s? Not to
No?
dox our age, but I've vaguely started to consider that. I was like, hang on, should I be doing more with my age while I'm in my 20s? Should I be achieving more that I can while I'm young and spry and able to jump off a plane and survive?
Listen, I'll keep going until someone shoots me. That's the way I
Oh,
live.
I'm gonna keep going. I have no intention of stopping because like that's cringe. But I am going to try and do more with the time that I have. Also, that was the end is not cringe.
The end.
I'm making a
The
joke.
end. You died. Cringe.
You just get up to whatever place that you believe in after death, and then the judge is
Yeah.
just like,
I
"Hey,
mean, listen.
that's pretty cringe, bro."
If you want to have deep, goddamn conversations, did you ever hear Stephen Fry's interpretation of when he meets God?
No. I'm also unsure of who Stephen Fry is.
Oh god damn it! He's
I'm
in
sure that is what he
Sandman.
said. Oh, he's that guy. Yeah, yeah, I know
Yeah,
him. I
the
know him.
guy
I know him. I know him.
Hoover couldn't.
Oh yeah, the dead British, iconic dead British guy that was not
That's
dead.
not dead.
Yeah, I remember that now. Sorry, carry on.
Anyway, he just basically, well, he did going around, but he was just kind of saying of, like, if he ever met with God or the personific, whatever God
The
appeared as, what have
personification
you,
of
he
creation.
would just kind of, I highly suggest looking up the video, because it's an interesting watch, but he would basically just, like, shout at him a bit, like, why would you do this? Why would you make a world in which, like, these things, like bad things, happen. I mean, he's got a point.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of judgment. There's gonna be
Yeah.
maybe that's why like they never show up like directly because like oh
It's
shit they're gonna be
literally
angry
the
at me, aren't they?
Spy Kids quote is like, "Do you think God lives in fear of his creation?"
Yeah,
I'm
it's that.
fucking up the quote.
No, I get what you mean though. Spy Kids has some deep shit, like a lot deeper than I remember.
Yeah, but the other
Spy Kids was
thing,
like the Play-Doh of our time.
yeah, the other thing Stephen Fry mentioned was also that like, if it was that the one ominent, like the one guy in charge, he'd be really like annoyed. Now, if it was something where like what the
A
Grease,
council.
yeah, like a whole council of them,
That
that's a
might
bit more
technically make
interesting.
more sense. Yeah. More interesting from a storytelling point of view, but also might make a little bit more sense that there's like conflict of interests in certain areas of the world.
Okay, I got the Spy Kids quote. Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created?
Like,
And
that shit hits
also,
hard.
masterfully delivered by Steve Buscemi.
I completely forgot he was in that movie as well. He's in the third one as well, isn't he? Like, right at the end.
They all show up at the end of the third one. Even
Yeah.
commentary track and Spy Kids 2, baby!
No, I did not agree to this, but maybe.
Anytime we mention a film, hey, commentary track!
Yeah, well, like, I'd like to do way more than we're doing. Like, I would like to get,
We're
like, at
doing
least a
none!
movie out a month. Yeah, that's what I mean! And it's not my fault. I'm there, like, doing
Oh,
it, and
okay,
then people are
Cyber,
like,
this is your
no,
chance.
I'm not here. I'm busy. I've got a
This,
surgery. I'm
this is your
joking, by the
chance.
way.
Take the floor. Take the floor. Throw them under the bus. Throw them under
Hello,
the bus.
everyone.
Throw
My
me
name is
under the
Cyber
bus.
Prime, and welcome to the Turtle Talks commentary track trail, where today me and Turtle Guy are going to do a commentary
No.
track to the first episode of. No, no, okay, I thought that's what
No,
you
no,
meant.
no, no, no.
I'm sorry, I just didn't understand you because that's me being a robot and me being like a toaster and all. I don't
Yeah.
understand shit. Sorry, I needed to shit on myself every because I'm not allowed to
Well,
contractually appear
to
here
go
unless I
back
shit on
to
myself at
Stephen
some point.
Fry, he also said in said interview, I won't read out everything because you should watch the video. Why should I respect Capricus? Mean-spirited, stupid god who creates a world that is so full of injustice and pain. Which is true, he's got a
Burn
point.
it. Oh wait, sorry. I was gonna do the Suicide Squad for the injustice. That wouldn't make any sense. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's my bad.
Listen, we tried it. We've gone too deep.
I mean, we're borderlining on this is just philosophical of like how the world was created and why something would allow death and disease and war to perpetuate. But what if that's not at all? It's technically a bit of a debate because you're blaming whatever created the world for allowing our own actions to occur.
Hmm.
So it might not necessarily be whatever created the world's fault that there's a lot of shitty people out there and there's a lot of shitty stuff that happens because a lot of that said shitty stuff is caused by shitty people with their own actions.
Hmm.
So if we want to get properly into it and like debate, that could be a talking point.
Yeah. Because again, I've found the whole transcript of what he says, but there's another bit like, now if I died and it was Pluto's Hades, and if there were the 12 Greek gods, then I'd have more truck with it. Because the Greeks didn't pretend to be human in their he says a lot of words that I can't pronounce, appendices, and in their capricness, and their
I don't have the
unreasonableness.
transcript in front of me,
I
so
don't.
I
No,
can't.
no. They didn't present themselves as being all wise, all seeing, all wise, all kind, all knowing. Because the God who created the universe, if that was created by God, is quite clearly a maniac, utter maniac, totally self. It's just so interesting to hear. Oh God, I really hope this episode doesn't end up in the wrong hands.
No, well, why? What other hands could there be?
Okay, hold up. This is another slightly deep conversation, and I think we have time. Do you ever live in fear that someone will find your videos and remove the context? Like, put up a clip and be like, Cyberprime murders the innocent! And it's like you playing, like, Destiny.
But look, here's the thing. I don't really
Okay.
think they can. I don't really know a lot of things that I like to think that a lot of the stuff I say can't actually really be taken that much out of context. Maybe it can. Maybe I'm just really
Cut
dumb.
back to Cyber shitting on himself.
Oh yeah, okay, maybe that. But other than that, I don't really think I need to worry if I'm being brutally honest. I
Okay.
feel like that's still technically publicity, so. I mean,
Any
I don't believe
publicity
in
is good
the. Yeah,
publicity.
I don't actually believe in that because I think there's definitely qualifications for bad publicity. But I I think that could be. I think people would realize that that could be taken out of context. So I don't really live in fear of that, if I'm
Mm,
being honest.
yeah.
I thought you were gonna say if like what if people found your channel and then just removed everything or reported everything so it get
Removed it.
removed. That would be a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Well,
would be
you
a big
have.
problem.
Can
I
we get like
am.
a weekly update on how goes the backing up of all the videos with me in it?
Well, it depends on how often you have me here on Turtle Talks. If you want to know, if you want your mental stability to remain, then you'll have to bring me on the Turtle Talks, then, don't you, buddy?
Well, listen, it's already. I think you are dangerously close. I think you are currently the most I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this almost as if it's like someone reading out a curse. I think you are the most reoccurring host on Turtle Talks.
I am the
David's going to hunt.
co-host, bitch.
Oh
Fuck you, David.
god.
It is
Oh.
I, Cyber Prime,
Oh.
co-host of
Oh.
Turtle Talks. I am the Talks and he is the Turtle.
Oh.
This is Tired Talks Reborn.
Well, now hold on a second, just there, Buster. Because you know who's been on Turtle Talks more than
Dad?
you?
Wait, what?
More than David? More than
Hey, that's what I
Hoover?
said. I said co-host, okay?
It's
Don't worry.
me!
I'm not
I am the
stealing your
true
thunder.
host!
I'm
I
not
don't
stealing your
need
thunder.
you!
That being said, if the Turtle Guy channel starts uploading Turtle Talks that looks that they have not been drawn from Turtle Guy and have weirdly different editing, then I had nothing to do with it, and the fact that I will be the only one in the videos will have no correlation.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry your little head.
Oh God, don't say that. Ugh.
What? Why?
I don't know, that made me uncomfortable. I don't really know. You're saying that and you said Buster as well. I'm getting like a very strange mix of feelings.
Why is that putting you like an alarm?
I don't know. And I don't wish to know. I wish to just move on.
You listen. All right. I think we've discussed so many topics. I genuinely don't know what the fuck the thumbnail is going to be. Do we
I have
want
no
to
idea. Let's think
joyfully?
of something. Let's think of
Well, I was
something
gonna say, do you want to
that.
wrap up? But do you want one final?
Hey, actually, I know what I
We
want
haven't
to
actually went to
do.
like any wild online things.
No, but I was also going to suggest something else.
Yes.
You on the Turtle Talks channel regularly do, well, not regularly, a couple times you've done little improv
Oh, you
games.
want to improv? You're really stealing everything from Dave. You're hitting a man when he's down. You're like, now I'm the host. I'll take what you value the
I am
most.
stronger. I am better. I am
Oh,
better.
oh my god. Oh my
uh,
gosh.
so. Why don't we do a little improv? You can take the reins because you're the host. You can choose the situation, but David, I'm coming for your ass. Now, actually, I don't even
Oh.
know. David, your ass is already down, bent over in the dirt, mud smeared across your face
I don't
as
even
I
know what
stand
to
above
do.
you. Clouding your vision of the sun, my shadowy silhouette
Okay,
will be the last
okay.
thing you
Let's
see
listen.
as
Shut
your
up! Shut up!
host
Shut up!
status
Shut
of
up!
Turtle Talks is ripped from your grasp and put onto my
Oh dear
chest.
God! The amount of turtle talk. I will literally just be pulled like a rag doll. Like, David will text me, I need to record more, I need to be back on top. And you'll be texting me, I need to win. And he'll be just like,
No, it's just
boy,
become a
I sure hope
competition.
episode 4 releases soon. Can't wait until that happens.
Man, I'm just surprised he never came, to be honest. But let's do some
Don't.
improv.
Okay. I will be a bus driver. You can be someone getting on the bus, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
Yar! Is this the way to Midnight's Cove?
Yeah, where are you going?
Midnight's Cove, under the third sun of the mighty moon.
Yeah, sorry, this is the red line. We go as far as the university.
The red line. Is this a shipping way?
No, listen, there's a lot of people behind you. Do you have a ticket, a
they're me
lead card?
crew. Everyone calm down, I can't hear the captain. Right,
No.
they're all me crew. My name's Shivery
One
Buck.
of them's a child. I'm sorry,
Yes,
your name's
they
Shivery
start off
Dick?
very young. Shivery Buck. Don't
Okay, sir, listen, I'm on a bit of a... Do you have it's $5.90 for a ticket.
5 and 8 of what? I have fucking gold pieces. I have a bottle of rum. We're not selling the rum. Okay, never mind. We don't have
So
the
you're
rum.
not allowed alcoholic beverages.
I'm not
gonna
drinking
have
it.
to
There's
ask you to
the
leave
ship.
the bus.
I am not on the ship. It's me fucking one leg that's on there. I need to fucking bring the rest of me on if you let me on. I just want to know if this is going to Midnight's Cove. That's where we
Sir,
parked the
this
ship.
goes as far as the university. Listen,
Yeah,
we're...
damn it, I know the university. Where the fuck is it? How does that help me? Listen.
Sir, you're a pirate and you don't know where the fuck you're going.
Look, you think that not knowing where I am is the biggest problem here? I'm fucking from 3,000 years ago, or whatever the fuck. I just want to go to Midnight's Cove with my crew. We went on the beach, on a fucking big shiny door opened. We went in there, yarg, and then we went on a fucking mad one, and we got a lot of shit from the taverns. And now we're trying to get back to Midnight's Cove, and I really hope the ship is still there, or at least a big glowy door. I don't really care which, to be honest. I just need something. We're a bit time shocked.
What, fucking heaven?
I know, we walked through this tavern, or glowy door, and it brought us here, and now there's a bunch of people in these smaller boats, these smaller crafts that ride across the tarmac, yarg. And it's, I don't know what the fuck is going on, really, and I need to pretend that I know, or else me crew will get a bit anxious, and, okay, we got a bit anxious at the last captain, and he's now sleeping at the bottom of the sea, so I don't want to be there. You get me? Yes? Can you do me a solid favor and bring us to Midnight's Cove? Why aren't you saying anything, Larry?
The bus drove off.
What? No. Why? How did I not notice him start the engine, close the doors, and drive away?
He's a sneaky ass bus driver.
I'm sorry. Lads, everyone, crew, listen, I know this looks rough, but we've been through worse. Do you remember when Larry got fucking the pig and he couldn't get his thing out and all the authorities had to come after him? Look, we've been through worse. We can get through this. All we need to do is find a glowy door or Midnight's Cove. Is everyone up for walking another couple knots? Nautical miles. Who the fuck is that? No, I fear fucking being lost.
Tell me, it is I, David Jones. Do you fear death?
Lads, I think there's a voice speaking to me from the sewers. Everyone, let's put
Another here, you prick!
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Behind the bus stop.
Why are you behind the bus? How did we not notice? You threw the
glass door. The bus stop is.
I don't know what the bus stop is. This is a big metal craft. We are on the red line, Davy Jones. I assume it is because it is drenched by the blood. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's drenched by the blood of its victims. And the craftsmen went away to a place of university. My name is Captain Shortybuck.
and she'll be back, and you'll be on the tip of me blade.
No, I don't think I'd fit, I'll be honest. But I wish to go to Midnight's Cove. We're all here. We've been walking for about 2 hours, and we're slightly drunk. But not me. I'm a good captain. I do not sail under the influence, Yarg. I am just trying to get to Midnight's Cove
Captain,
to get
are
back
you
to the glowy
alright
door,
there?
to
Here's your
get back onto the
medication.
ship, so we can go the fuck. Oh, where am I? Oh, why
You're
am
in the
I?
nursing home, Captain.
Yarg. No,
Sir, you're in the nursing home.
No, get
I'm
away.
your nurse.
You wanna... No, you're not.
It's
I
me,
know these
Madeline.
tricks.
Sir, you
These
need to take your
goddamn...
medicine.
These
You're hallucinating
mermaids.
again.
I know what's happening. No,
Sir, you're
you
hallucinating.
sea
Just take this.
witches want to
Take this,
trick
sir.
me.
Sir, why
Want
are
to
you
trick
speaking
me.
like that?
No, whack it out of your hand. No, I'll reach for
Sir,
me
what?
flintlock pistol and
He's
I
getting
will wave
erratic
it madly
again.
into the air.
He's
No,
getting
I will
erratic
not be
again.
subdued by you, witch of the seas. I will get back to me crew and get back to Midnight's ship if it's the
You
last
want to
thing
go
I do.
sleepy time?
No. I need to get back to the glowy door, and we all will go
I
home.
think he's hallucinating. What do we
No.
do?
What did you do with me, Captain's uniform? It
Sir,
was
you came
given to
in
me
here
by my
naked.
father, and it was given him to him before his father before him, and
Sir,
it was
what
stolen
is
off a
it?
dead guy from his father before him, and I don't know where it came because we didn't really care. But I just want to get home, please.
No, sir, you live here?
No,
Sir?
no,
Uh,
no. My leg grew back. Would you look at that? My wooden leg is back.
your wooden leg grew back!
Yeah. Yes.
Was it not wooden?
No, the wood didn't grow back. My leg grew back. See, there's no wooden bit.
Your wooden leg grew back.
No, nurse, what are you talking about? I mean, sea witch. I
Sir,
don't even
you
get a
need
fucking view of the
pirate.
sea.
Okay,
Of course I'm a
Can
pirate.
we
If I
end it
wasn't a
there?
pirate-
Your wooden leg growing back was amazing. Wooden leg grew back.
I forgot that I left it on the bus, and that was never brought up again, so I thought I'd go back, and it would also sort of tie into the fact that he could be imagining everything, but yeah. Oh god, my throat is actually destroyed. I feel like I feel the flesh tearing inside my lungs. Or my
Well,
throat.
that was amazing.
Well, that was something that happened anyway. I'm glad that Captain Bawshank,
You made your own character.
yes, whatever the fuck his name was, the time-lost pirate who wanted a way home.
Willie Shook?
Willie Shook Noose, I can't remember. Let me know in the comments below whatever the fuck name I gave him. But I know it was Midnight's Cove, because I remember distinctly that I accidentally said midnight instead of midnight.
So attached to Midnight's Cove?
Because I meant to say midnight and I accidentally said midnight and I just fucking rolled with it. But yeah, that was the thing.
David's gonna have a tough one when he comes back, but I'm sure he's gonna
Why,
eat
is
both
he also
of us
trying
out
to
of
get
it.
to Midnight's Cove?
I don't know. That was fucking amazing, though.
Oh man, the bus line, that was pretty funny. I like that. That was a good setting that you created. A pirate was literally the first thing that came into my head though. I also like the imagery of like the entire crew behind him as he was trying to negotiate with the bus driver.
And then I just decided, fuck it.
Just
Like,
drive off.
I'm also yeah, because like I didn't know what else to do with the bus driver. I love the fact that you immediately got like, okay, he's an old guy in a nursing home.
Yeah, no, it made sense, and I was like, I like that. Give me Moon Knight vibes, kind of.
My wooden leg grew back.
Hey, look, it was the first thing that popped in my head. I needed to like pay off what I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, wooden legs growing back.
Yeah. Oh man. But that was really a turtle talk.
Yeah. So it's on that note we will end this slightly longer than usual. Well, I always liked the idea. Oh, little half an hour long turtle talks, and now they're like fucking feature length.
Hey, I don't mind. I can go back to half an hour length. I just like having the title of having the longest turtle talk.
Yeah,
And while
well.
longest doesn't neccerily correlate to best,
Listen,
I'm gonna keep trying.
length isn't everything, mister.
No, it's usually the width. The width is kind of what's
Oh, no,
what's
no.
important.
Thanks for joining Turtle Talks.
What? The width
Cyber
of your
might be here
thumbnails?
when you get back.
Oh, I'll be. And if I'm not there, you're definitely going to mention me. So I will be there in spirit. I'm the turtle guy of your channel. Even for videos I'm not in, I'm still mentioned.
God damn it, you're right.
I'm right, god damn it, yes. I will forever be immortal. Because you shit on me in every episode,
I
so
don't
it's kind
shit
of a
on you in
tradition.
every episode.
I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking. The
Yeah.
fact that it's a running gag is
Note
what I'm
to self,
referencing.
how to erase Cyberprime from existence just enough.
I don't think that would work out very well. Because you get rid of Cyber Prime, but then you have to deal with whatever's left. My dark emo phase. Oh, my throat is actually very sore. I think I'm also getting a cold, which is probably not a smart idea to do
Lovely
the
stuff.
fucking...
So while
Yarg!
Cyberprime starts to suffer with his cold, I
Yarg!
say good night and good luck to you.
Good night, me hearties, and good